Alright, let's check out Algorand's white paper now. Algorand is a decentralized fostering consistent evolution, anticipate a full feature technology needs to our platform outreach. Okay, let's just get into the white papers. Where are they? White papers, where are they? Pixel signature consent. The fuck is this? Vault. The white papers have been published here. Oh shit, there's so much. Oh my god, there's so many, bro. There's 3 white papers. The white papers have been published here. Let's go to here then. Alright, Cornell University. Cornell. Algorand, a public ledger. So yeah, I'll explain all this for you guys as well. Can we download it? What is this? PDF then. Fucking hell, man, why? Why is this shit so long? Where are they? And they've got like 5 of these, I swear. Fucking hell, man. Alright, let's just start from the bottom. We'll start with this paper here, Algorand theoretical paper. I've shot a public ledger that has tamper-proof sequence data that can be amended by everyone. Public ledger of immutable and compelling users. These can secure the paying side of transactions such as titles, blah blah blah, in order to put ledgers and so. Damn, man. Okay, this is the white paper basically. Alright, let me see. Bro, there's 75 pages. Fucking hell, man. Bitcoin only has 10 pages and this shit has 75. And I've got 5 of these. Alright, so let's just get into it. Let me just save it real quick, so I'm gonna have to come back later once. Alright, done. I've done it. So okay, Algorand, Jin, whatever the fuck this computer science, Jing Chen, with these computer scientist department, Sony University. Okay, abstract, a public ledger that is tamper-proof sequence that can be read by anyone. Public ledger, so a ledger that tells you all the transactions. So like Bitcoin, it tells you all the transactions that's been happening. So that's tamper-proof. No one can mess around with it. Like Bitcoin, secure, of data that can be read and be ambigued by everyone. Ambigued, yeah. So the data can be read by anyone. Ambigued meaning, I need to see that. Meaning. Ambigued, having been made in size of value, denoting or containing interview which is greater. What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck this means. Alright, they can secure in plain sight all kinds of transactions, such as titles, sales, and payments. Titles, yeah. They can secure all kinds of transactions, okay, in the exact order in which it occur. Yeah, so basic stuff, you can do transactions. Public ledgers not only, let me zoom in, not only curb corruption but also enable very sophisticated applications such as cryptocurrencies and smart contracts. Okay, so this allows smart contracts. They stand to, so smart contracts are like they hold the money until you pay or some shit like that. It's a bit like a third party, but it's an algorithm. So yeah, so it's an algorithm. They stand to revolutionate the way democratic society operates as currently implemented. However, they scale poorly and cannot achieve their potential. Algorand is a truly democratic and effective way of implementing public ledger, unlike prior implementation based on proof of work. Okay, so this one doesn't use proof of work. I like that. So Bitcoin uses proof of work is shit. Amount of compute. You see that Bitcoin requires a lot of computation from, and generates a transaction history that will not fork. Overwhelming high probability. I don't know what the fuck that means there. And generates a transaction history that will not fork. Let me just make it pink. Algorand is based on a novel and super fast massive passing Bayesian agreement. I like that. So basically green means I like it. Yeah, I like that it's fast. Bitcoin ain't fast. For concurrentness, we shall describe Algorand only as a money platform. Introduction. Right, wait, one introduction right now. That's only, yeah. So fucking hell, the introduction is long, you know. I'm not gonna be able to finish all this in one video, but fucking hell. Introduction is long as hell. Okay, we can't do all this in one video, but I'll finish the introduction point 0 in this one. Money is becoming increasingly virtual. It has been estimated that about $80 billion today exist in ledger entries. The fuck is this? Oh shit. How much actual money is there in the world? Okay, that's where the sources are. How do I get back? What the fuck? Where was I? Other financial instruments are following suit. In an ideal world in which we could count on universe trusted central entity immune to all possible cyber attacks, money, other financial transactions could be solely electronics. In an ideal world in which we could count on universally, in an ideal world in which we can, okay, in an ideal world, immune to all possible cyber attacks, money and other financial transactions could be solely electronic. Unfortunately, we do not live in such a world. In an ideal world, we could count on universally trusted central equity. Okay, yeah, so it's basically saying the world, yeah, you can't trust everyone. There is corruption. Do you know what I'm saying? If there was no corruption, we would be okay with a central entity, a trusted central entity. But that's the thing, we can't trust people. People are corrupt. Most people, not some people, and the people who are corrupt, they have too much power over the systems. Unfortunately, we do not live in such a world. Accordingly, Accordingly, decentralized cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and smart contract systems such as Ethereum can be processed at the heart of these in shared ledger reliability records transactions. This is more formal and a version of blah blah blah. What the hell is this? Parent application. What the fuck is all this? As varied transactions, as varied and payments and contracts in tamper-proof way. Okay, yeah. So basic cryptocurrency is tamper-proof. The technology of choice to generate such tamper-proofs is the blockchain. Yeah, so the blockchain, we already know what that is. I think blockchain, you should know what that is if you're reading the white papers. Blockchain is just a connection of blocks, transactions. Blockchain are behind applications such as cryptocurrencies, financial applications, and the Internet of Things. Yeah, what the fuck is the Internet of Things? Internet of Things and financial applications. What the fuck? Come back to these later, you know. Several techniques to manage blockchain-based ledgers have been proposed. So proof of work. So yeah. Oh shit. One sec. Let me just. Proof of work, proof of stake, practical. What the fuck is this? Let me. Practical Bayes fault tolerance. What the hell is this? Or some combinations. Currently, however, ledgers can be ineffective to manage. For example, Bitcoin's proof of work approach requires a vast amount of computation in wasteful and scaled poorly. Yeah, that's so true. That's why I hate Bitcoin. In addition, its default factor currency's power is very hands. In addition, it de facto concentrates power in very few hands. Yeah, we therefore wish to put forward a new method of implementing a public ledger that offers the convenience of efficiency of a centralized systems run by a trusted and inviolable authority without the influence of weakness and current decentralized implications. So yeah, they want to give it the basis saying Algorand, the crypto, they can scale their currency correctly. They don't use that much electricity and shit like that. We call our approach Algorand because we use algorithmic randomness to select, based on the ledger constructed so far, a set of vertices who are in charge of consulting the next block of these transactions. We approach Algorand. Let me just Algorand because we use algorithmically to select, based on the ledger constructed so far, a set of vertices, so vertices, nodes, basically nodes who are in charge of consulting the next block of validated transactions. So basically, I think they randomly select different nodes slash miners. If you're talking, they're not miners, but I'm just gonna call them miners because that's what most people know what they are. So they select random vertices who are in charge of consulting the next blocks of validation. Naturally, we ensure that such selections are properly immune from manipulation and unpredictable until the last minute, but also that they ultimately are universally clear. So just saying, hopefully these random selections are good the good nodes or vertices. Basically a vertice, let me show you what a vertice is. Network, no, not net. Network. Let me show you what. There you go. Okay, so basically, each point there that in Bitcoin, they're called miners. Yeah. In other cryptocurrencies, they call them vertices. So in Algorand, they call them vertices, and in crypto they call them nodes as well. Yeah, they call them miners or nodes, one of those. So yeah, that's what it's saying. So basically Algorand randomly selects each one of these, randomly selects a couple of these to verify it, instead of how Bitcoin makes, I don't know, all of them verify one transaction, I think. Actually, reselection and probably for manipulation unpredictable until Algorand's approach is quite democratic in the same sense that neither nor it creates difficult chance miners and ordinary users in Bitcoin. As miners and ordinary users in Bitcoin, in Algorand, all power is with the set of all users. So every user that owns Algorand can be a miner with zero electricity cost. Well, zero electricity. If you own Algorand, you basically, and you hold it, you can gain like reward from it. You can gain rewards basically. The noble property of Algorand is a transaction history may fork only with very small probability. The fuck does this mean? One notable probability is that transaction may fork very probability. Example, 1 in a trillion, that is, or even. So 1 in a trillion, one transaction could be falsely done. I don't know really. That's why I made it pink. So we're going to come back to these later. Algorand can also address some legal and political concerns. Algorand approach applies to the blockchains and more generally to any method of gathering and tamper-proof sequence of blocks. So Algorand approach applies to you don't need to know this shit. We actually put forward a new method to and more efficient than blockchains that may be an independent interest. Alright then, we're gonna go on this section next video. Bye guys.